In this video, we're going to use a number line to thinking about how I would be adding or subtracting numbers looking at the number line. Now, obviously, these numbers are small, and we're going to have to get a different kind of process, a more sophisticated process to add numbers like, negative 84 plus 43. I mean, we're not going to put them on a number line, but we're going to start here with these numbers to try to, get an idea of what we're doing, how this works. So in the first one, it says, I notice all of the three on the left are all adding and the three on the right are all subtracting. We talked about the fact that adding, right? If I'm increasing, I'm going to the right. And if I'm subtracting or decreasing, I'm going to the left. Okay, so we're gonna remember that. So here, this one says I'm starting at 6, and I'm adding 4. You can see that I'm landing on 10. Okay, and the next one it says I'm starting at negative 2. I'm adding 3. Okay, now I have a negative and a positive, but I'm adding. So I'm going in the increasing direction. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and so my answer is 1. I'm starting at negative 2 and I'm adding 3. I'm adding, so I'm going to the right. I'm going up the number line. In the last one, I am starting at negative 1 and I'm adding 2. 1, 2. And notice that, and this answer would be 1, 2. 1 also. Notice that I'm not making any kind of stop at 0. I'm just using that as another step along the way. So I'm crossing over in this one here. I'm crossing over from negative 2 into the positives, because I'm going past 0. Notice 3 is greater than 2. So those first two gets me to 0, because 2 and negative 2 are opposite. So if I add 2 to negative 2, I will get to 0. But this is greater than 2. So I'm going another 1 past 0. In the last one, I'm starting at negative 1, and 1 gets me to 0, but I'm adding 2. So I'm getting past 0. So I'm going 1, 2, and I'm getting to 1. Okay, let's look at the other side. We are subtracting, and so we are going to be going in the opposite direction. So in the first one, it says we're starting at 3, and we're subtracting 1. So I'm subtracting 1, and this is something you've already done. You're proficient at this. You know how this is. I have 3, I subtract 1, and I wind up with 2. Okay, and that's, you already know that. In the next one, I'm starting at negative 2, and I'm subtracting 1. I'm taking 1 away. I'm decreasing. I'm going in the subtraction direction. Okay, so we have negative 2, taking away 1 more. I'm going further in the hole, and my answer is negative 3. Okay, so I haven't crossed 0, but I am definitely going further in the hole. I'm in the hole already at negative 2. I'm subtracting more. I'm just digging myself further along on the number line. The last one says I'm at 3 and I'm subtracting 4. Okay, so I'm subtracting 1, 2, 3, 4. So that answer is negative 1. And let's just look at that one more time. So I'm starting at 3. I'm taking away 4. I'm subtracting 4. 4 is going to have me past. I'm going to go past to the other side of 0, because 4 is more than 3. And if I'm at 3 and I subtract 3, I get to 0. So if I subtract 4, I'm getting past 0. I'm going more than I'm going into the negatives, because I'm subtracting more than I'm starting with. Okay, so that's kind of a general overview. We're going to do some more of these. You'll be doing them in forms. Make sure you have all of this written in your notes in your notebook before you go to forms. Okay, and then when you do forms, you need to make sure you're letting me know if you have any questions. Okay, good deal.